G'day dear friends, welcome to Xrissart. My name is Chrissy. Thank you for joining me today, and thank you for joining me to part 8, Surreal Cockatoos and Cockateils with Pastels. Okay, this is a personal project which is a personal project, but that I've been doing on Patreon of late. But the Patreon piece was how to do a cockatoo, but I need to finish a few projects, and so this is one that needs to be finished for this year if I can do it. You know what I mean? But it's a good size as well. So I've got to just tell you, the size is, and I don't have my tape measure right next to me, so I'm going to do it with my wooden ruler, 30 centimeters. This is 50 by 35. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. It's this is a half a sheet of a Pastelmat board. A full sheet is 50 by 70 centimeters, and if we're doing inches for those on the imperial side, so that's 12. I think it's 16 by 12. And sorry, 20 by 16. Yeah, it's approximately. Is it approximately? No, it's not. Nowhere near. 12 inches. By about 13 and a half. I'd rather do it in centimeters, sorry. So now so this is a board, Pastelmat board, and the color is brown. And of course, in most cases, not all cases, but almost always, I fill the whole page with pastel regardless. So sometimes the selection of the color is not really all that important unless I'm doing something like, a lot of sky or a lot of greenery and stuff like that, where it might help, to do, say, if it was, say, a lot of landscape that had a lot of green trees, grasses, plants and all of that, is to use green, because then I don't have to put so many layers, and, not that Pastelmat or Pastelmat board can't take it. It can take a lot. But yes, I wanted to say, first of all, hello to my friends that have come in. Hi, Angie. Hello. Hi, Cherry. Hello. Hi, my friends. Yes, it is. Hi, my friends. All right. So, and just before I go much further, and I'll probably say it at the end of the stream, this would be the second last for the year. So I've still got one more week to go, and then I'm going to have a break for a couple of weeks. I do this around Christmas time and around Easter time. So yeah, it gives me a nice refresh, and I think about projects all the time. In fact, it'll probably give me more time to think about projects, I think. All right, so last week I was doing this area here, and I think I'd like to give her some clothes. So I will do that. And well deserved. Oh, thank you, my dear. Thank you. So what I'll do is, if I can, probably I'll do this, I think. Yeah, I'll do this for the moment. It's always a nice little reveal when I, pull back, take everything back. It just helps me look at things. It makes me feel like I've done something. Sometimes I'm working on an area, it doesn't feel like I'm doing much, but anyway, so you see what I've got here. Now, the colors that are in here, in my reference, her clothing is like like close to her skin tone. But you know what? One thought, I thought, oh, maybe I should just change it, and so she doesn't look naked if I do that. But then I thought, you know what? If I've got to introduce a new color, I've got to introduce it somewhere else. And I don't really want to do that. In fact, even though she does look, she's like one of the focal points, no two ways about it. I don't want all of your eye to go to her. I'd like the eye to go to the birds as well. So it's sort of, I think it starts off with the cockatoo and it'll go around like that. I think that's where your eye will travel. And I think it's probably traveling like that because the cockatoo is the only bird that's done. That's one thing. All right, so when we come back to the colours, I'm thinking to just stick to the plan, because sometimes like I get something in my head and I want to do something different and I'll stick to the plan. So the colours that I will be mixing and playing around with are the burnt sienna group. As you can see, you really can get to the bottom of this, but don't forget, I paint a lot with pans, and I've had some of these for a long time, although I think this is either the second or third burnt sienna that I've got, so you can see the difference. So what I'll do is before I start on another one, I'm going to make sure that I get every nook and cranny, every bit of pastel out of there. And it's like the burnt sienna, that's raw umber there. Look, the raw umber tint. You can see how I get to the bottom of these. I'm trying to use the last dregs of it. Look at that. It's just, so obviously this is a colour that you see me use a lot, right? So I use this mainly for highlights, by the way, before I go really, really light with white, So anyway, I'll just keep that one there. That's all right. And I will be colour mixing. So I hope everyone is well. I have been thinking, what can I talk to you about, something interesting? And sometimes, usually there's something that our friends here talk about. And sometimes, it's something that's happened to me during the week. And really, I've got to tell you, nothing really exciting's happened to me this week. But I just really wanted to, because I'm getting close to the end of the year, I like to reflect and see what I've done and what the potential is to do. And you know what, there is always stuff to do. There's so much potential, it's not funny. So, and it's all about, I've got this bee in my bonnet about mixed media. I'm just wanting to do so many things, and I feel like the mixed media thing, there's so much out there and so many possibilities. Oh, hang on, what am I doing? Is it this one? No, it's not. Oh, I think it is this one. Oh my gosh. You know what? I've got too many working palettes. That looks like something else I've been doing this week. I think it is. I better not use this one. I know what this one's all about. I will use this working palette. There we go. So is there anything that, my question to you then is there anything that, do you reflect? Oh gosh. Do you reflect on what you've been doing, and is there a thought process in your mind that you think, oh, I wonder what I could do? Could I try that? I wonder if I could. Now, of course, I know that there are resources which do come into play, and it's not always easy to, sometimes think, oh, some things are a bit too expensive for me to try. But the thing is that I'm exposed. I work in my day job is I work in an art shop, so I'm exposed to a lot of things. So I better paint while I'm here. Hi, Abigail. Hello. So I'm exposed to a lot, you see, and then what happens? Being in the art shop that I work, of course, artists come in and they'll buy a product, say, and and I'm always talking about this all the time, but I'm always asking, so what are you going to do with that? And then they tell me, and I'm going, oh, what a bloody good idea that is. And I'm thinking, oh, I wonder if I could try that. This is what happens to me. Like, I am so inspired. This is what happens to me. And then I'm thinking, oh, yes. but then it takes some preparations. Antigone of explode. You are funny, am I? Antigone. And hang on. I always want to say it in the Greek way, Antigone, right? So I'm actually going to say, is that a Greek reference for you? Is that your name, Antigone? Anyway, I just wanted to say, that's all. You are funny. Okay. Yeah, I know. The things that come out of my mouth, I think. Or Antigone, that's another way to say it, I suppose. Okay. Oh, Jelena, hello, my dear. Look at all these YouTubers. I mean, you know, Abigail's put YouTube on. Ange has, Jelena has. Yes, Greek. Yasutikanis. Oh, okay. Let's see, my background, my ethnic background is Greek, you see. So, Antigone, are you in Greece or are you in Australia? Or what country are you in? Yes. Okay, Chrissy, you need to keep a book of ideas for yourself and also to give advice to others because you will forget. Yes, you are right, Abigail. Yes, you are right. I know, you're right. You're right. Well, that's what, yes. Yeah, and sometimes I try to keep my sketchbook where, and it's very close. Well, it's not close to me here. It's usually behind there. And yes, I do. Sometimes when I flick through, I have a go on in my sketchbook. But yes, you're right. I don't have a book as such where I write ideas. Yeah. Okay. Oh, hi, Nan. Hello. Okay, I just bought a whiteboard to keep track of my ideas. Yes, that's a really good idea. Maybe I should do that. Oh my gosh, Gala, I live in the UK but born in Greece. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. You know, it's a place I'd love to be. I'd love to go to the UK. So there you go, see? The world is a very small place. Okay, well, if I may call you Antigone, my parents migrated to Australia from Greece in the 1950s. And if I can remember what my parents told me, I think 1956, around those in the early to mid 1950s. And my dad, this is interesting, my dad was, check this out, 16 and a half when he left Greece and he migrated to Australia. He had an older sister here, right? Long story short, so he ended up migrating here, 16 and a half. Who does that? Would I let my 16 and a half-year-old go to another country? No bloody way. No bloody way would I do that. But I think in those days, because it was, if you're talking about in the 50s, that wasn't long after the Second World War. And of course, you know, the whole world is trying to recover, so to speak. And of course, you know, there was, at the time in Greece, there was no work. And my grandfather had passed away when my dad was 9. So, you know, although he did leave quite a bit of, there was on my father's side, my grandparents were quite well off, but he passed away, so they lived off, you know, whatever they had. But then there came a time when, you know, there was no work. So my dad migrated here, 16 and a half. Who does that, eh? And then my mum migrated to Australia from Greece when she was about 19. Again, would I let my 19-year-old chuff off? No, and live somewhere else? I'm going, no, you can't go anywhere. Well, at 19, I don't think I'd have much say, but at 16 and a half, yes. So, of course, you know, my parents met here, got married here, and, you know, I'm one of their children. And so, you know, I was raised in a Greek household, but my parents came here so young that they ended up, you know, like we would speak half Greek, half English in sentences and stuff like that. So, although, you know, I'm not traditional, but I can carry a conversation and all of that. So, you know, I know if you're ever going to Greece and you need a translator and you got some room in your suitcase, maybe I can fit in there and take me, and I can be your translator. Okay. Hi, Lynn. Hello. Welcome. Hi, Janice. Hello. Do we have new glasses? Well, you know what? They're not real. Well, if I tell you where no, you know what? Well, yes, they are new, but they're not expensive. They're just reading glasses, and I can just sort of, you know. Oh no, I do have my, you know, my fancy smancy ones, but you know, sometimes I get sick and tired of looking at them, and you're probably sick and tired of looking at them too. And while I've done that, I've forgotten to press record. There we go. Okay. Okay. Jelena says, yeah, I keep a notebook for every life, not art, to be productive. Oh yes, I like that. Geez, we've got a few people from the UK today, which is really nice. Jelena, Cherry, and now Antigone. And of course, a couple from Canada, which is beautiful. Janice and Ange. Do we have any Aussies? No. We've got a couple from the Netherlands. Hi, Chandri. Hello. Netherlands, Abigail and Chandri. No Aussies so far. Oh, they're probably all sleeping in because you know what? It's 17 minutes past 8. So, you know what? They're probably Christmas shopping already. That's what it is. Okay. Okay, do you have... Okay, I don't think... Antigone says, I don't think there is much work nowadays in Greece. Oh, well. Oh, well, that's a shame. Of course, you know, there's just probably so much going on. What's that? Oh, that's her dress here. So I'm going to keep on working while I'm talking. Yeah, so this is like in the 50s, you know, so... Of course, now my dad is, God willing, he will be 90 in March. 90. Wow. And my mum is in her mid-80s. You know, that's a pretty good innings, isn't it? In itself. You know? Gosh. But, you know, it's different when you get to that age, I suppose. G'day, Vivian. Oh, okay, good. There's another Aussie. There's an Aussie in here. Okay, we've covered all the bases, I think. We've got and of course the US. We've got the US. We've got Nan. So, yep, Nan. Okay, let me see. Oh, yeah, because Lynn is from... Oh, Lynn, you're from Canada too, aren't you? Yeah, you are. You're from Canada, I think. Yes, I think you are. Oh, okay, well, this is good. Okay. Yeah, Chandri, yeah. Yeah, that's right, from... What is it? Cold Canada. Oh my gosh. Laurentines. Okay, that's the place, is it? Okay. Yeah. Wow. That's wow. Yeah, so that's how so then what would you call me? Would you call me first generation Australian? I think that's what you would call me. First generation Australian. So here it looks like she's got no clothes on, but I'm going to make it so she does. So I'm just blocking in at this point. So And I really need to put some pastel down. Now, Pastelmat board, this surface that I'm working on, you know what, sometimes, and it's only sometimes, you know, people say, and artists say, oh, and the manufacturer says, oh, it's the same. It is the same, only that it's on a board. True, it is. But sometimes I find that, I don't know whether it's because the board is hard, that I find it's taking longer for me to fill the tooth. I don't know if anyone here has had that experience. I would really love to know. Okay, yes, the mountains. Okay, Nanette says, it feels odd to be the only American in the room. We are usually everywhere you go. That's right. That's it. Fly that American flag. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Yeah, but in Ontario, very lucky. No snow, very little. Okay. Give some time to... give them some time. That's right. You'll probably get company before we finish. All our friends are here. That's right. And Janice says, yeah, we had so much rain this week. Our snow is all gone. Oh, yes. Now, isn't it funny how you're talking about snow? And can you hear the cicadas, the sound of summer here in Australia, down under, in the southern hemisphere, all there in the northern hemisphere? Okay. Okay, yeah, I bought pastel grain last week. Haven't had the chance to try it yet. Oh, I am interested to see what you think, Abigail. It is different. Now tell me, just by first glance, what are your impressions? Because one thing is to look at it and feel it, and then another thing to work on it, especially when you've had a lot of experience on Pastelmat, not pastel grain. Yeah. Oh, yeah. By the way, not sponsored. I don't get paid to talk about Pastelmat. I have been talking about Pastelmat for years. I don't even know how long. I've lost track. I think for almost as long as I've been on YouTube. And I've been on YouTube nearly, I think next year, 10 years. It's a long time. A lot's happened in 10 years. So, oh, that's it. Another, oh, okay, 3 Aussies. Thank you, Robert. We've got 3 Canadians. We've got 3 Aussies now, 3 from the UK. This is beautiful. Nan, the Netherlands, 2 from the Netherlands. Yeah. Oh, I think of Neo Pastels. What say you? Yes. Hang on. Neo Pastels, 1 or 2? I need to buy some art supplies, says Nan. Yes. Oh, speaking of art supplies, Neo, lots and lots, Chrissy. Yes. Says Lynn. Okay. A question. Yeah. Neo 1 or Neo 2? Because you know what? I want to get the Neo 333 and the net. Oh, you're outnumbered, my dear. Definitely Neo. Yes. Yes, because I want to get the Neo 1. Rob says, I love my Neo Pastels. Oh, Rob, did you, is it the Neo 1 or the Neo 2? If it wasn't for your channel, Chrissy, we wouldn't be talking to each other right now, which is cool. Oh, see, comments like this is going to make me cry. You know that. You know I'm a sook. You shouldn't start off like that. Okay. Just the regular Neo Pastels. Okay, Neo 2. Ah, okay. The water, they're the water soluble ones. Neo Colors 1 and 2. Oh, you have both, Abigail. Well, it's probably cheaper where you are. I had a look. For me, it's going to cost me an arm and a leg. Of course, I want the full set. I don't, and I know I talk about getting 1 or 2, but I want the full set because I've got the full set on the Mungia oils, the Sennelier, what else have I got? The Renaissance. I've got the Paul Rubens one. Oh, and they're all, you know what? They're all different. That's the thing, which is good because you want different. Okay, why have friends all over the world? We have friends all over the world. See, now that's it. That's the second time. You are all very nice. You are all very nice. How lucky am I to have you all as friends? I'm so honoured. Stop. Hang on a sec. Oh, gosh. I am very, very lucky to have you all as friends as well. Chrissy, Nanette is talking about Neo Pastels, not Neo Colours. What's it? Huh? Neo Pastels. Now you've got me, isn't it Neo Colours? Aren't the Neo Pastels and the colours the same? Okay, people, listen up. There are Neo Pastels and Neo Colours 1 and 2. I'm getting the Neo Pastels. Period. Don't make me come over there. What are the Neo Colours? What are the Neo Pastels then? Are we talking Caran d'Ache here? Yes. Hang on. Wait a minute. Hang on. Wait a minute. These ones. This is what you're talking about. What? Hang on. I just want to turn off this for a second. Just remind me to press record again, please. Are we talking... We're talking these, correct? Oop. Are we talking these? Okay, Neo Color 1, Neo Color 2, water soluble. Okay, all right. Well, I'm not going to talk about it anymore because I got into trouble from then. No. Okay. How frustrating it must be for you. You probably just want to pull right into the live stream and go, Chrissy, what are you talking about? Oh my gosh. Gosh. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's what, okay. All right. We're talking the oils, the oil pastels. We are, aren't we? Are they called Neo Color? And all right, okay, they're the pastel. All right, fine. I'm not going to say a word. Any Neo Color. Okay, Caran d'Ache also pastels and oil pastels. Yes. Okay. All right. Okay. Any are Neo Color coloured pencils? They are wax-based stick and water-soluble ones. That's the one I just showed you. Those ones. Oh my gosh. ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. So what it says here. Okay, all right. I can probably just hear you all screaming, but hang on it. Well, lucky I don't have the sound on for you guys. That's what I say. So Neocolor 2. Hang on, where's one where you can actually see it? Swiss made Caran d'Ache. It said, I saw it before, water soluble crayon. I saw it. There it is there. Water soluble wax pastel. Okay, okay, okay. That's what I have. The water soluble ones, like what? Yeah, those. Okay, so, well, so what do you? Okay, there are water soluble wax crayons and Janice says oil. Oh my gosh. Okay, all right. Well, it's the oils I'm getting. Well, I want to get the oils. Whatever it is, it's the oil I'm going to get, okay? All right. Okay. Chrissy, there are Neocolor 1 and 2. Oh. Okay, I'm going to have another look. Ange, I just saw your meme. That's so funny. All right, so I better get with... Okay, well, seeing as we're talking... Okay, we call this a 747. That's right. All the way, baby. All the way. She's gone. I've lost it. I think I've lost it. Ooh. Yep, 747. Oh, dear. Well, speaking of art supplies, I was about to say, right, I know that I was talking about mixed media. Sorry, I'm listening. I'm looking at Chandri's comment again, and I'm laughing at myself. Chrissy has found another supply she doesn't own yet. Looks like I'm gonna have to go looking. Okay, now I know I've talked about this before and I've showed you before on here in the past, and I'm not quite sure, the people that have just come in, I was talking earlier on that because of the workshop, the shop that I work, my day job is an art shop. We've got artists coming in all the time, right? So I'm sorry for repeating myself for those who already were in, but when customers come to the counter, whatever it is, or when I'm doing some customer service with them, right, I always ask them, what are you doing with this? You know, what are you going to do with this? Because we've got some really lovely stuff in the store. And they tell me, and of course I'm inspired. Like, I'm inspired all the time, all day. You can imagine my head is about to explode with ideas and I can't do anything with it. And sometimes, like, I'll get a scrap bit of paper. True, I don't know how many times I've done this, like a scrap bit of paper, and I've just done a few stick figures, right? Because a picture has come into my head. I've done a few stick figures, very quick, like 20 seconds, and then I fold it up and put it in my pocket. You know how many times that's happened? That's happened so many times, and I'm always inspired. So, put that aside, right? I've got some art supplies which I have from the art shop that I work, but there are some which I haven't, which I bought on Etsy. So bear with me. Oh, hang on, let me just stop this again. Now, I don't know if you remember me talking about this a while back. I went onto Etsy and I showed you, these are watercolors, right? And these are Italian handmade watercolors. And of course, I know some people are a bit worried about Etsy, but I haven't had, knock on wood, I haven't had any bad experience yet. But this is really interesting. It's called Essie, I don't know. It's Italian anyway. So what's really interesting, there's nothing really fancy about the pan itself. and there's nothing really here. So I've kept these together. I do have a pan, and I ordered some extras, so that's why I'm keeping that like that. I should actually write down what it is before I lose it. But what's really good is that I'm going to be trying some projects using these wonderful art supplies, and they're just so wonderfully packaged. I mean, look at the paper on the inside. Is it the fleur de lis? Right, is it? Yeah. Anyway, so beautiful, and some really lovely granulating colors, and just really different, interesting paints. You know what I mean? Something interesting. So that's that. So I put them in a jar. I do have them in my little in my shelving, where I've got all my clear perspex shelving where I can see. So, but I just needed to put them in this container while I'm live streaming to show you that this is what. So this is not in the art shop that I work. I actually, yeah, just to clarify, but. And of course, not sponsored. They don't know that I'm doing this again. And I have talked about some granulating colours, the Horadam granulation colours. These are the 5mm. Cost an arm and a leg, but I'm going to try these. These are all like very neutral desert colours. This one is called Desert Grey, Desert Green, and Desert Brown. They're desert colours. So 5mm, very interesting paints. And of course there's a whole heap of these, which I'm actually going to play with. So there's those, so I'm going to be experimenting, you see. I'm going to be doing mixed media, all sorts of things. And of course now this one is called Umber from the Czech Republic. They are a manufacturer. They do everything. They do oils, they do watercolors, they do lots. So, yes, must check them out. And it just so happens that they're in our art shop that I work. And so and it's a 1.5 pan size. Fleur de lis. There you go. Yes, fleur de lis. Oh, did I say it right? I hope I did. Yes, so these are the colours which, because I think I have spoken about them and even probably shown you, but I'm going to be painting with them. These are some extras that I have, which I thought I would show you. So art supplies, not Neo Colour, something. I'm not even going to say anything. Just no. Chrissy, one day you need to do a tour of your watercolour stash. Oh, yes. Yes, I will. It is, yes, it is interesting because we get things from Europe, you see, and things that you don't know. And well, the Europeans have all got it and they all talk about it, but you know, it's not, you know, I want to talk about it too. All right. Neo Pastels, yes. Oh, golly gosh. Here we go again. Okay, I miss. Okay, I would probably put those notes into the washing machine with my clothes and never remember what they were. Yeah, there you go. Let me see. I have, okay, I'm having a good night out with my art friends. Yes, 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 yes. Have you got a cup of tea or a favourite beverage? I don't know what time it is there now. It must be about 11 o'clock in the evening. Has to be somewhere around there. Okay, let me see. What did Abigail say? Yeah, I should give them away. I should give them another try. Oh, okay. I'm not even going to go there. Okay. I will colour my drawing, then activate them using them wet and draw for subsequent layers. Learnt from watching Draw with Law. Oh, yes, I think Draw with Law. Oh, okay. Who's Draw with Law? I think I know. I know who Draw with Law is. Lady. Oh, can't remember her name. Yes, almost 11. Okay, there you go. Yes, I have. Okay, Rob says, yes, I have a cuppa. Dave makes it for me every Saturday morning. Yes. Good on you, Dave. Very nice. See? Looking after the little lady. Very nice. Okay, we go. Do you know the Art Sherpa? Yes, we know the Art Sherpa. Yes, sadly, in the night of December 19th. No. Lisa Ann Watkins. Are you sure? Are you sure, Lynn? No. Are you kidding? Oh. Is that true? Is that true? Oh. Oh, sincere condolences to the family. Oh, so sad. Oh, she's lovely. Yeah, oh my gosh. How did you hear about this? Who? Oh. Oh. See, in our art circle where we know, she was, well, if I can then now have to talk about her in the past tense, she has been so inspirational to so many people. She, for me, a lovely light spark, a lovely, oh, what a shame. Oh. Her mother, Ginger Cook, emailed me. Was she not well then? Oh, that's sad. That's sad. That's very sad. Oh, okay. I'm a moderator for Ginger. I see. I see. Okay, fine. Oh, okay. Oh. Shame. Yeah, I had no idea, and I follow her, often painting with her. I'm so sad. Yes. I always loved Cinnamon. I always loved that name. Oh, and her mum's Ginger. Just saw that. Yeah, she did. Yeah, she did help and touched many people. Yes. Oh. Well, you know what she's going to be doing? She'll be art chirping in heaven. That's what she's going to be doing. I just read a Facebook post. They're not sure, but they think it's a heart attack. Okay. She was struggling with depression. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Well, rest in peace. Wow. Yeah. Very inspirational lady. She's not that old. Yes, they don't know yet. Oh. Young? She's young? All right. So sad. Yeah, I would classify her as the acrylics queen. That's, if you're going to ask me, if you were going to be talking acrylics, she is one of the artists that comes to my mind. And how she managed to, to make it all work. Lynn hadn't. Born in 70. Yeah, well, there you go. Yeah, I haven't used my Art Sherpa brushes yet. Maybe I'll paint something today as a tribute. Beautiful. Yeah. And, yeah, Lynn says, yes, for beginners. Yeah. Oh, yeah. She was really good for that. Yeah, I hope she's in art heaven, playing with future art supplies we don't have. Yeah, that's right. Yes. Yeah, I reckon she would be saying, come on then, everyone, let's do this here now. That's what she would be doing. Well, condolences to the family. Okay. Well, at least this lady now has clothes. Clothes. She's got clothes now. There we go. Okay, I will let them know for you, Chrissy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's really interesting when someone touches you, you know what I mean, and leaves a mark. And, you know, internet is such, you know, internet has its advantages and disadvantages, all right? We all agree. But it's also, the advantages is that it's brought us all together, you see, and if, you know, if we didn't have internet, we wouldn't be able to experience all of the lovely things that people do. And Cinnamon Cooney is one of them, you know, definite. I remember when I first started, when I was trying to figure out acrylics, she was the one that I was going to. You know? So, yes, we do. We need laughter. What do you mean move? Okay, what do you mean move abroad? I'm French. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Oh, okay. So with this information, that's why we should live for the day, you know. That's why take advantage of, for example, if we're talking art, because that's what we're talking art, do it, just do it. You know what I mean? Just do it. I'm always thinking like that all the time, do it, because, you know, there'll come a time when, you know, of course, you know, we can't get away from death and taxes, right? So if we're talking about when the time comes for us to pass away, right? You don't want to be sitting at the end of your life going, geez, you know what, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, I don't know, whatever it is the years, I certainly don't want to say to myself, you stupid woman, why didn't you do this? You said you were gonna, and you didn't do it. So, what is it? Nike, just do it. That's right. Yeah. Yes, go buy those art supplies. Yeah. Yes, yeah. If you can, and you know, do that art project that you were saying that you were going to do. Like me, I've got one which is, here's me. What is it? Do as I say, not as I do. No, but yeah, but I'm doing. So at least I know in my mind that I'm doing. And that's really, really important. So do stuff. Yes, do stuff. So I wanted to do some, I'm going to do some plein air painting. So what I wanted to do is have a bag ready to rock and roll. And I I want to be able, because I'm not far from the lake, I could probably walk down there actually. There'd be no excuse for me because I live close to the lake. What's Lake Macquarie, in fact, for all of those here in the watching this in the New South Wales. I'm, you know, a hop, skip and a jump away, and well, part of the lake. It's a very big lake, one of Australia's biggest. I think it's the biggest lake in Australia. To me, it looks tiny, but in comparison to what Australia looks like, is that right? Robin, you're in New South Wales. Lake Macquarie is the largest in Australia, is it? Okay, sorry, did not want to. Oh, that's okay, and I'm glad you did, Lynn. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. No, appreciate the information. Just pass on our condolences. Okay. Okay, I'm so sorted with bags for every medium for plein air. I haven't done it near enough. Oh my gosh. Well, I tell you what, if my Australians or anyone that's coming here and you want to go plein air painting, come with me and we'll go. Rob, I'm inviting you. No, I'm in Glenrowan, Victoria. Oh, that's sorry. Well, you're very close to the border, aren't you? No, you're in Victoria. Glenrowan. That's Ned Kelly Company. Sorry. You know who I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of Kathy down in Albury, Wodonga. And I'm thinking that you're very close down there. I mean, surely. Me too. Have a you've got a pastel box easel ready to rock and roll, Lynn. Ah, yes. Yes. Okay. Now, see how her dress is like a skin color. Her skin color, that is. So I have to do something with values, which I will. But at the moment, just putting down some pastel. Okay, so if I get, so this is not the right tool for that. I do have one close by. Yes, there we go. There it is there. Can't wait to do plein air. Oh yes. Here we go. This is what I'm going to do here. Mix these. If I do this, it'll look like she's got a dress on. I got to do something. And probably go really light in highlights because it's very, very, it's sort of in the middle, isn't it? Okay. We are family, Lynn. In good times and bad times, yes. Yes. Dave thinks the largest natural water body. Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, because you see it advertised all the time, like the largest, and I'm thinking, is it really the largest? I mean, it's a big water area, but I don't know about the largest. But anyway, I'm not going to. Someone will say to me, Chrissy, you've got no idea, you live in Australia and you don't know. Well, you know, people say things all the time. Okay, so vacuum cleaner here. I've got too much pastels. Does it look like, yeah. I think I may need to go light, as in raw umber tint. Oh my gosh, I've been busting to use this so I can use, look, the last bit of it. Okay, I love Lake Macquarie, beautiful part of the world. There you go. That sound that you can hear, the other sound, not the cicadas, it's one of my dogs, because I've got a dog blanket, and it's, I know who it is. Yeah, she's trying to make it nice and comfy. I don't know why do they do that all the time? She's oh. Now I'm just doing this. Of course, her dress is going to change. Actually, you know what? It could be feathers. Like, she's got feathers. Because there's a whole heap of cockatoos all the way around here. So, and I need to go dark. Okay. Okay, I would love to go to Australia and visit Chrissy. You should. If you come to Australia, and if I've heard that you've come to Australia and you haven't come to visit me, I'm going to get very upset. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. But if you do, if it's on the cards, and you can stay at my house, Jelena. Okay. All right. So we've got her dress, just so she doesn't look naked. You know what I mean? All right. Okay. Okay. So. Well, you know, just blocking in, I really need to fill these bits in, you see. So plat's gone in, that's gone in. Let's do a cockatoo here, hey? Okay, I'm moving to Albury, Wodonga on the 19th. So busy packing and have a trailer with just art stuff. Oh, serious? You're moving from Queensland? You're going to go from hot to cold? Well, actually in Albury it gets very hot, and then it gets really, really cold because it's inland. Oh wow. Have you got family? Is that what it is? Is it family there? Okay. Cockatoo time. I need to just outline here something dark. Here we go. I'm going to do a raw umber here because I just need a darker value so I know where I'm at. Feathers. Feathers. I've been doing a lot of birds lately, and I've still got to do a lot more birds. Hi Paula. Hello. Hello. Nice to see you here. Okay. Janice says, Chrissy, she's making her bed because you didn't do it right. Not sure why dogs do that. Oh, really? She's making her bed. Is that all it is? Really, is that all it is? That she's making her bed? Well, she does it every time. Ah, I see. Gotcha. Well, you see, these are my first dogs, so ever in my whole life, how could I go through my life without having a dog or some kind of thing like that? Not even a cat. Oh, no, I wouldn't call it a pet that I've had. No, this is a real life pets that I've had, so. Okay, I'm having a haircut tomorrow. Oh, are you going to cut all that hair off? Okay, it's currently very long down to my waist. Not sure what sort of cut yet though. And your dog used to do it all the time, Lynn? Yeah. Well, you know what, Lynn? You know what, Jelena? It's gonna grow, right? Just do something that you would leave it up to the hairdresser. If you're undecided, it's different if you've decided and you know what you're going to do. Leave it to the hairdresser. You know those, because I tell you why, you know those, I've seen them on YouTube shorts, and where a person comes in with how they've been looking and they want a change, and they've left it to the hairdresser. It's like they've done something magical, like colour, cut. And I'm thinking, well, you know, I think I've had a few hairstyles here myself. So leave it up to the hairdresser, see what she says. Yeah, hate having your hair cut. Oh, wow, why? I love getting my hair cut. Yeah, always grows back. Of course it does. Yeah, Robin says, I've just cut off into a bob cut, but mine wasn't that long. And so do you so do you like your hair then? Like in a bob? Okay, Jelena, shorter hair is better in the winter. It will grow and look better in the summer. There you go. Yes, I saw those years ago, Chrissy. Amazing change. Oh, yeah, I change all the time. You know what? I have been like that ever since a young woman. I change my hair all the time. I've had all kinds of colours, all kinds of haircuts. You know, I get a bit bored, I think. This is what happens with me. And I've had my hair long right down to my behind. I've had it long there too. You know, I've had all kinds of hair lengths, all kinds of colours. And I think I'm going to stick with the short haircut for a while. See what happens. I don't know. See what happens. Okay. Dave says it goes with Bob White. My dad used to call me Bob. Maybe I should, can I call you Bob? Well, should I call you Bob or should I call you Rob? Bob? Well, you know, we cut names in half all the time. Yeah. My brother-in-law could not believe all the changes over the years in my photo album. Yeah, well, see, that's what I mean. Oh my gosh, if I looked at all the hairstyles, you would not think that that's me changed. Okay. Yeah, I've got a frozen shoulder, so I can't put my hair up. Ah, okay, yep. That will do it every time. Well, that's it. That's good then. You know, you don't have to mess about with it too much. Just wash it and just go. And you're lucky you've got curly hair. My hair's dead straight. Oh, how I always want. You know, you always want what you don't have, hey? So Rob, should I be calling you Rob or should I call you Bob? Or does your family call you that? Yeah, because see, sometimes like my close family call me Chris. You see? Okay, you can call me Bob. There you go. The SAS boys I served with in Rwanda called me Bob and said it's like Bob from Blackadder. Oh, okay, you know Bob. Yeah, yeah, I do. Okay, I'll trade with you, Chrissy. I'd love to have straight hair. I know you got curly hair, haven't you? Oh, I love curly hair. Because I'll tell you why. If I wanted to curl it, say for example, I'd have to use a curling wand and it would dry my hair. But I suppose you can say the same thing if you wanted to straighten your hair with a hair straightener. But yeah, we're just not happy with what we've got, I think. I think that's what it is. Okay. My family call me Bob or Bobby. Okay. All right, Bob it is then. Paula says, yeah, I looked at one of your older videos and wondered who the woman was in the video. I know. It's strange, isn't it? Oh my gosh, I've changed so much. But don't forget, I've been on YouTube for 10 years and I've changed, I don't know, I've changed my hairstyle so many times. Oh, I've lost track. I've been red. I've been a brunette. Well, I am a brunette by nature. Actually, it's sort of like a mousy brown. But as I got older, that light mousy brown that I had got darker. So, but yes, by nature, that's what I am. But, you know, well, the greys start to set in and I've been wanting to go silver. You know, like, oh, I love silver. Oh, I love silver a lot. So I get this done. Silver done. I'm jealous for all of those people that have got silver in their hair. I just think it looks absolutely beautiful. If you've got it naturally silver, lucky you. You don't have to pay for it. I pay for it. It was so funny. I went to the hairdresser. I don't know. I've been going to my same hairdresser and I go, are there any greys yet? She goes, Chrissy, only 10%. And I went, oh, bugger. And then it was only the second last time that I've gone. And I go, so how are my grey hairs going? And she goes, Chrissy, more than 10% this time. I go, yes. Oh, I love it. Let's just say I'm not a spring chicken, but at the same time. I'm one of those who've been lucky, well, I don't know, some people say lucky, but that haven't gone grey. Some people go grey at 25, so it's got nothing to do with age, but I love silver for some reason. I've got silver in my hair. Okay, Sandra says, is it raining there? I keep hearing white noise. No, you know what it is? It's cicadas. It's not raining. It's the cicadas. It's summer here, yeah. Jana says, you can have my hair. Yeah, it's nice. What are you talking about? Not age, pH. Yes, no, Chandri, they're the cicadas. This is the sound of summer. That's the noise. Now everyone will hear it. Now you won't stop hearing it. Oh, okay. There is a lot of cicadas. Yes. You know why there's a lot of cicadas? Because I'm only a couple of houses away from the bush. Okay, so sometimes you don't hear it. But then sometimes you hear it a lot to the point where you can't even hear yourself talk. Okay, I've been totally natural grey for 5 and 6 years now. Very freeing from the 6-week grind going to the hairdresser. See? Okay, that is a wild sound. Yeah. My pH went out the door in my 20s. There you go. See, that's what I mean. Like, everyone is different. Doesn't mean that. Yeah. I love it. I love the silver. Oh. And, you know, especially like when your eyebrows are still dark. Oh, I love that. Oh, too much. Mine are still dark, so that's okay. Okay. You dye yours? Yeah, I used to. Yeah. I do here. Yeah, I do here. I go ash and then I go silver. Can we go silver? Can we go silver? I have to get permission from my hairdresser sometimes. Okay, I went grey during COVID and I love my colour. I have natural highlights, much to my surprise. There you go. See, beautiful. I love it. Oh, well, that's good. I'm getting this bird down. I never thought I'd get to the birds. Yes. I'm going to, yeah, like I said, I'm going to be playing with mixed media. I've got ideas already in my head as I'm talking to you. Can you believe it? It doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. Okay, everyone asks if I get it done professionally. There you go. Okay, let me see. During Corona, I cut my boy's hair and not allowed to do it anymore. Funny. What did you do, Abigail? Okay, Rob says, Bob says, just do it, Chrissy. Hairdressers lie because you're a repeat customer. It's a process, though, because you have to not dye it anymore. Oh, believe you me, when I get to a point where, I mean, imagine me having to go to the hairdressers to dye my hair silver. Like, what's that? My dad didn't go grey until late in his life, and the same with my mum. My mum is in her mid-80s, and she's got grey. She's not white. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's a genetic thing. I understand. It is a genetic thing. My dad now is white. I mean, he's nearly 90, but it took him a while to get there. Me too. That's probably why it went so badly. I was laughing so hard I was crying. I shaved my hair to about a centimetre when I stopped dyeing it. I couldn't handle the skunk line. Yeah. I think it was not so bad, but I love scaring them. Chrissy like me. Okay, Lynn. Yep. Same. My dad. Yep. I got silver highlights. Oh, I love silver. You know, one of these days, I might even go like one bit. I might even go like purple or something. I don't know. If I get bored of this, that's the next stage. That's the next stage. Okay, his beak. We need to do something with his beak. We need to get at least his beak down. And I'm going to go extra dark. Raw umber extra dark just for the beginning. Actually, I should go neutral. Neutral grey extra dark for his beak. Not black. And not even that. Yeah, there we go. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Some people would say, why are you using a brush and you're not using pastel pencil? Yes, very good question. Deserves a question. Yes, why? Well, because I'm protecting the tooth of the paper. Because there will be pastel pencil down. And I like to use the PanPastels to the max. Actually, in here we need a lovely yellow. On top, let's go. The sulfur crested. This is a sulfur crested cockatoo, and it's Hansa yellow on the top. There we go. See, there it is there. Yep. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Let me see. Question. Chrissy, did you notice if your Pastelmat texture changed? I heard that. Hang on a sec. Let me go further back. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, yeah. When we went blonde, it took a long time to get silver, right? Bob says I was dark brown. Then when I started going really grey, I went blonde. Oh wow, yep. Then I had no regrey. The silver doesn't show much in blonde hair. That's right, because my husband, he's got blonde hair, but like he was blonde, like really light blonde, and of course he's got a lot of grey hair, but you can't see it. Okay. Okay, I've been thinking of using ink tints to put in some colourful streaks for the holidays. Good idea or the dumbest thing you've ever heard? Oh my gosh. I don't know. I've never gone that far. The ink is not going to go though. You know that. You have to grow it out. Oh, it's a bit like the dye, isn't it? Okay, the question, answering question. Lynn, question. Did you notice if your Pastelmat texture changed? I heard that. Look, I haven't found the texture to change. We're talking pastel matte, yeah. I haven't found anything. I find some differences between different coloured Pastelmat. I found that the light blue, the light green on the board was a little bit tighter, if I can try to describe it. Tighter. It was just harder to get, but once you got it in, like it just meant that you could put a lot more pastel down. That's how I felt. Chrissy, tell Dave I said hi. Okay, you heard him cough again. Janice says hi, Dave.
Hi, Janice.
My husband's upstairs. Okay. Abigail says, Chrissy. Yes, I think she did. He said, did you hear me cough? Clear his throat, maybe. Abigail says, Chrissy, you can try some PanPastels in your hair. Dee Dee Willingham has 2 wild cats in the studio. They got some PanPastels on them. It stayed for 3 weeks. You're kidding. Oh gosh. Yeah. The paper, yeah. Oh, you mean my paper as I'm... Oh, sorry, Lynn. My paper. No. Did it change? No. Oh, okay. Let me go back up to that question again then. Did you notice if your Pastelmat texture changed? No. The only thing that changes is the build-up of pastel and where it allows me to put pastel down, or if I put too much pastel, picking up with the kneaded eraser. I haven't noticed anything while I'm painting. I think that's the question you're asking me. Okay, Dave was worried about the crest on the cocky. He's glad you fixed it. Oh yeah, of course. Tell Dave I'm blocking. Oh, hi Dave, by the way. Not my Dave. Bob's Dave. How about that? I had to block in. We know. Do you know blocking? We know blocking in. Funny. Yeah, I heard an artist say the Pastelmat changed. She had a challenge doing the same effect as before. I don't know. Now, I've been doing this for a very long time. For me, it's only if I put too much pastel down that I've had to lift it. That's it. That is all. I don't know. I have to see what she's been doing. It'd be interesting to ask the question. Yep. Okay, I just explained blocking into him. Yes. Well, you know what? Dave? You're getting a very good lesson here. I don't know. A good lesson in not to listen to me gibber on, or a good art lesson in between Bob and myself. There we go. Oh dear. There we go. Okay. That's funny. Okay, there's the wing. Blocking in the wing. Just so I know where it is. There it is there. Funny. So, I just wanted to also ask, this is before I finish the live stream today, is there any projects that you're, apart from Share Your Art with Xrissart, where you do share your projects, segue into Share Your Art with Xrissart. If you want to, if you may become a member of Share Your Art with Xrissart. Share Your Art with Xrissart is a Facebook group where we continue the conversation from the live streams. You may share your art, share your profile, share a video, which reminds me, I've got to upload a video from last week. Oh my gosh, I've got to do that. There are no real rules. All you got to do is just be respectful and nice to each other, and just and no politics, right? So no politics. So that is pretty much it. And I was about to say something. That's right. Yes. So I'm going to. I mentioned it in the start of the live stream. This will be the second last stream for the year. I don't know, for the year, who knows, I might do a new year thing, but I'm not quite sure. Haven't thought that far ahead, but it'll be the second last year before the vacation, the holidays. So I will be live streaming next week, and then I'm going to have a couple of weeks off and then come back on again. But I just thought I'd mention that. And of course, in that time that I'm going to have off, I'm actually going to be practicing and playing with all kinds of techniques and mixed media. I'm really anxious. I've been preparing canvases and getting together ideas to do some. Oh, I just can't wait. So having said all of that, is there do you have any projects ready to rock and roll, or things that you're ready to start on? Okay, he understands as you block in when loading a truck too. There you go. And Christmas balls for earrings. Okay, Chrissy, remember the good old days when you did a 24-hour live stream on? Oh yeah, I did. I did that a couple of times. That was, I tell you what. You know what? I was younger then. It's not that long ago, but you know what? I'm thinking, oh. Who knows? Who knows if I'm energetic enough? You just don't know. I might surprise you all and do something. But yes. Wow. Yes, I remember those days. Oh my gosh. Yes, Chandra, remember the 24-hour streams around New Year? And oh yeah, I did. I did a Happy New Year all around the world. Wow, our thoughts merged across the Atlantic. That's right. Yes, 24 hours. I have done that. I can put that in my bucket list, or cross that off my bucket list. Yes. It was the best spending of old years ever. Yeah. I keep getting distracted by my granddaughter. Got to refocus. Okay. But yes. How old is your granddaughter? Bob? Okay. Yeah, I remember you doing the 24-hour stream. Not that long ago. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Oh, that's crazy. Who does that? Like, who does that? Who does that? I think what it was, I think there was a particular time, I think it was about in the 17th hour. That was when there was a bit of a lull. I'm thinking, ooh, I'm getting a bit tired. And then in the last 2 hours, that was when I got my second wind and I just went for it. I remember that. Yeah, I'll keep you company if you want to do it this year. Oh, would you? Be careful what you say. It is a very long time. Oh my gosh, don't make me do it. I'm tempted. Don't do it. Of course, Chrissy, the 17th hour. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, she just turned one of the... She just turned one on the 6th of December. Happy birthday, Bob's granddaughter. Beautiful. Be careful, Bob. Because if you say something, I'm gonna take you up on it. I'll drag you with me. Mm-hmm. And there'd be no cheating. You can't stay there and walk away and, nod off and sleep. You have to be there the whole time. You can do a project with me and everything. Who wants to? Oh no, don't go down there. Don't do that. I'm not going to promise. But you know what? I'm tempted. Now that you've said that. Well, now that I said it. Oh my gosh. Oh, well, that's one way to finish something, isn't it? Okay, she's just moved home from New Zealand. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, yay. You get to share time now with her. Okay, so let's do this now. I will do it. I promise I won't cheat and sleep. We should do a Zoom and chat instead of typing. Oh, yes. Maybe a 12-hour stretch rather than 24. Oh. You're getting me all excited. No. Let me think about it. I will think about it. Don't worry, you'll be the first to know. Should I? Shouldn't I? I don't know. Okay, let's pull this back and see what's happened now. Okay. All right. Okay, that's so much fun. Oh, Zoom. Even better, we can see what we're all working on. Oh, do it. I dare you. Oh, check this out, will you? Supposed to be home on New Year's Eve. Oh, okay. Look. Let me think, okay? Let me think about it. Oh, you're all so naughty. I swear you're all naughty. Well, I got myself to blame because I started it, didn't I? Wow. Okay. So, we started on the bird. Look, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more birds to go. Blocking in, Dave. Blocking in. And then everything. You paused the camera? Yeah, because I didn't want to film this bit. Okay, I would love a combo. Oh my gosh. Same. East time zone. Oh gosh. Let me work on it. Let me think about it, okay? Because at the moment, I'm 60% yes. 60%, okay? I might, who knows, I might do one for the Northern Hemisphere where we stay there. And then I'll do another one for the Southern Hemisphere. Oh, jeez. That's a good idea, isn't it? Your painting is... Oh, thank you, Jelena. Yeah, so, there we go. All right. Well, lovely people, thank you so much for joining me. This was awesome, 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 awesome. You are all awesome, awesome. Bye for now, everyone. Enjoy your weekend. Have a lovely week. And I'm going to think. All right? Let me think about it. Because if I commit, that's it. Well, that's a yes then. I would say you are at 70%. Oh, jeez. It's a lot of work. All right, everyone. Bye for now. Cheeky.